Good evening, everyone. Wanted to bring you in on this exercise. We're going to call this exercise following the money. Want to be able to show you guys how to track down more of where the money is going, so that you can utilize this tool in this exercise and knowing where the money is going prior to you trying to position yourself, especially when you're going after certain NAICS codes. You want to be able to know what these guys are looking for, what services they're looking for, and more so how much money is available for them. So we're going to be going over to U.S. government spending. So we're going to go to USA spending. It's going to be right here. Alright, what you want to do is go over here to award search. No. You want to go over here to profiles and then click on agencies. And what this is going to do is bring up, it's going to bring up all the agencies' total obligations that they've had, with the original breakdown by object class and federal accounts. Here you have the agency's name, the name of the agency. Right here you're going to have the web address where you can actually go and see, as well as being able to pull up some of the downloads on, where this money is going to be going. Right here you have the budget. This is your budget resource category. This is actually the amount of money that's actually going to this particular department. Here. Then here you have the total percentage. Like Department of Treasury, they got 36.42% of the entire budget that was set aside for this year. So looking at $5.7 trillion that's actually went to the Department of Treasury. So if you notice, a big percentages of these budgets, when they get down here to the 1%ers of the budgets, some people will look at this and say, when they're looking at the percentages, they say, well, they didn't get too much money from, for them, so I'm going to target some of the larger ones. But that you can't look at it that way. If you, depending on what you going into, because you see here you got the Department of Health and Human Services, they got 17.95% of the budget, which is right at $2.8 trillion. The Department of Defense, that's going to include the Army, Navy, the Air Force, Marine, all that, they all up under here. Of course, they spend a pretty good bit of money too. Department of Education got 3.17%. $500 billion. Small Business Administration got $400 billion, which is only 2.62% of the amount of money that actually went out. But this exercise is just to show you how to follow the money. You want to know where the money is. This is where you come to try to follow the money. This is who's spending the money. This is who got it. And this is who recommended by law that they spend it. And keep in mind that 23% of this money is going to be spent to small business owners. You go down here. Let's take a look at the Corps of Engineers. They at 0.36%. But you look at it, you say, well, hey, that's not a lot, but these guys buy more construction. They spend more of their money on construction and civil works than any of these top 10 up here. They if you're in the construction business, then the Corps of Engineers is where I would be. These guys, when it comes to repairing road, bridges, any construction, civil works, they spend more than any of them. If you're in the construction field, GSA, which is General Service Administration, they spend a pretty good bit. They had 0.26%, but it's $41 billion they're to spend. But you definitely want to try to get to know these agencies. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the Corps of Engineers or whatever, you definitely want to get to know these agencies and what they're doing, where they're spending their money at, what they're spending their money on. You want to get to know all that. If you have to, click on some of these links, go over to their websites, do a little research about, on them. Here's a site here on engineering and construction. They're telling you what their mission is. Giving you a little information on what they got going, and what their field is. Just bringing yourself up to knowledge on who you want to be dealing with. Who you're going to be, shooting after for as being able to get some of these contracts. They're going to tell you what's new. Most of all these sites are going to be somewhat the same, but when it comes to construction and civil works, these people here, they spend a lot of money. They're spending more money on construction and civil works than any of those top 10 that we was over there briefly looking at. So yeah, you want to search around, play around here again. Follow them. You want to follow the money. This is what you want to do. You want to come here. Can't stress it enough. Definitely want to get to know these agencies. Look here, you got the Department of Veteran Affairs. They at 2%, $315 billion, and we know they spend a lot of money, on some of everything. So, yeah, again, just search around, play around with this, go in and look and see what all of them are offering, and conclude it at that, and hope you guys get something out of this and have a good day.